Hey friends, I ask myself all the time the same question: what do brokers want? And what I found is that answer is very similar to what their clients want, and that is things to be made easy. Brokers want selling to be made easier, and their clients want the process of the benefits administration to be easier, from the open enrollment to the post enrollment, the implementation, and then the back end administration. Clients would love that to be easier. So, I like to kind of step back a little bit and talk about what I found brokers want, and kind of make a comment on that. And that is, brokers really would prefer a carrier rep like myself or a resource to actually show them where to look instead of just kind of tell them what to look for. There's a difference. When you kind of tell somebody what to look for, you're just brushing them off real quick. Maybe you're repeating something you've heard because either you don't really know or you just don't want to spend enough time with that broker to show them where to look and how to get better. And that's crazy to me, because I would think that you want that broker to represent your product and not your competitor. So I think it's a great value to show brokers where to look versus just showing them what to look for. The next thing is, showing the brokers how to make everything easier. And I'm going to use the word selling. How to make the process of selling easier. I've got, I don't really have an evangelical page because I haven't really asked everybody for their, their permission to quote them, but I've got scores of brokers that'll tell you working with Evolve Benefits not only makes the process of selling easy, our program is actually very easy to implement, and it's even easier to keep on the books. It's very sticky and it renews easily. Also, providing resources on the front and back end. We have plenty of resources for you we have a blueprint designed to help you get better at prospecting. We have a great load of resources when it comes to open enrollment. I've got a few different types of enrollment firms that do anything from standard enrollments to some complicated type of enrollments where we're dealing with 1099 groups that also require individual billing. I can solve for all those with resources and all my different partners that I bring into the fold. And of course, the back-end administration is probably one of the best resources I have, because it's one thing to put something in place. It's a whole other thing to give that customer the experience that makes them want to stay once it's in place. And our back-end administration was designed for the employer-employee experience first and foremost, and reverse engineered to become what is our back end. And so our customer service is here Monday through Friday during business hours, and we're also bilingual. The other thing is the excellence in customer service is something that I think is kind of just thrown out there. Everyone uses the same words. Oh, we have white glove service, top-notch this, top-notch that. By the time you implement the program, the first employee calls the 1-800 number, there's immediately a language barrier because that particular carrier didn't tell everybody they're outsourcing those particular phone calls to some country where there's a language barrier, and it becomes very frustrating. Our customer service is right here in San Diego, and it doesn't matter if you're out of state. We have people coming in at 5:45 a.m. and they stay all the way till 6 p.m. to handle phone calls from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast for both the employers and the employees. And again, we're bilingual. So providing top-notch service, it's something you have to prove. And if you look at our persistency and the amount of membership that we have in the short amount of time we've put that type of membership on, you'll see that we really have designed a superior back-end administration, and our customer service is second to none. So hopefully that's a little food for thought. And honestly, I hope that you as a broker are asking yourself this question every day when you start your day: is what do my clients want? What does my ideal client want? I think that mentality will help you when you actually start your initial prospecting, to get you in the frame of mind of kind of jumping into their shoes so you can be more empathetic and come up with some things that you think they want, and be ready to provide those resources and partner with them in a way that nobody else is. Perfect way to displace the incumbent. I look forward to talking to all of you very soon.